Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all fine and are going on your studies at home. Today I am here before you with a very important item of grammar, and today I am going to discuss about articles before you. You all know that article is very important item in your syllabus, and in every classes it is very much common in your syllabus. From JSC to HSC, we have articles in our syllabus. In my today's class, I shall discuss about articles, kinds of articles, and the problems we face in using articles. And what is articles and where do we use articles? Let's discuss our discussion. First of all, we shall discuss what is article. An article is a thing. And where we use articles? Generally, we use articles before a noun. So what is a noun? A noun is a class. A noun is a name. A noun is a name, and before name we use articles. A noun is a name, and before a noun we use articles. Bengali learners stumbles on articles, and the reason is that in his mind there is an unconscious process of translation, and this unconscious process of translation is inevitable in any language learning system. That is to say, for example, if you are asked to translate the sentence full Sundar, and a Bengali learner or a Bengali student very simply write, flower is beautiful, but this is incorrect. In Bangla, we don't have use articles, but in English, if you want to write something in English, you have to use articles. So you have to write, a flower is beautiful or flowers are beautiful. Why does this thing happen? The reason is that L1 and L2. What does L1 means? L1 means your native language or your mother tongue, and L2 means your foreign tongue. The language you want to learn is L2. And L1 always tries to influence your learning process. L1 always jams in your learning process. That is, always or all the time we just try to translate, or we just try to learn a language by translating the language. This is our main problem. For example, in Chinese language they don't maintain any tense pattern. To signify verb or tense or time, they use adverb. For example, they write, I go today, I go yesterday, I go tomorrow. You see, to signify verb or time, they use today, yesterday, tomorrow. But that don't bring any change in the tense or time or verb pattern. So whenever similar case happens in a Bengali learners, when he is going to use articles, it poses him in confusion whether he has to use articles or not, whether he has to omit articles or not. So in my today's class, I want to eradicate all sorts of problems today. Let's start our class. You see, two kinds of articles: indefinite articles, definite articles. A or N is called indefinite articles, and D is called definite articles. A and M denotes a class or sometimes means one. D denotes a particular thing. For example, a flower is beautiful, or we can write flowers are beautiful. A flower means class. Remember, when you write the class in plural forms, you don't need to use articles. If a student or if a learner writes the flowers, the sentence will be incorrect. So flowers or a flower. When it refers to class, we can write it in two forms, singular form, and in singular form you have to use article, but in plural form we do need to use articles. Give me a flower. Here a means one flower. A car is class. He wants a car, one car. So this is the use of a or an. But the question is that when we use a and when we use an. The answer is very simple, or in a simple way. When the word starts with consonant, when the noun starts with consonant, we use a. And when the noun starts with vowel, we use an. But there are some cases, though the word starts with consonant vowel, we have to use an. For example, university, union, one. Verb, these are vowel. These are u, vowel, vowel, vowel. But these are not pronounced as vowel. So we have to use a. U, E, and O. These are vowel, but sometimes these vowels are not pronounced as vowel. They are pronounced as consonant. So we have to use a. Then we can come to the next. You see, students obey their teachers. Here we don't have to use any articles because students, class, and obey their teachers. But when a plural class, a plural noun refers to a group within the class. When plural nouns refers to a group within the class, we have to use the. Students obey their teachers. The students of this class obey their teachers. Cars are expensive. The cars of America are expensive. Water is safe for us. The water of red marked tubes is unsafe. The water is the water of. Iron is the iron of. Students are the students. Students are the students are. So you see, the students obey. Here no articles, but here articles. It refers to a group within the class. Okay? Then you come to our next discussion, that is school, church, mosque. Their class name. School, church, mosque. These are class name. But when we use articles before them, you see, if anybody visit this place for the primary purpose, we don't need to use article. But whenever we visit or a person visits this place for another purpose, we have to use articles the. For example, my father went to the school this morning. My father visits the school not for study, not for attending the classes. He visits the school to visit the building or to meet the teachers. But they go to school. Here no article. The school. What is the difference? The school means not primary purpose. Purpose more than primary purpose. School means primary purpose. The mosque means purpose more than primary purpose. The mosque means only primary purpose. If you go to mosque to pray for your prayer, you don't need to use articles. But if you go to mosque to visit the mosque, to meet somebody in the mosque, you have to use articles the. Then you see then I will discuss the word whom. You see, when the word whom denotes or refers to permanent living or dwelling place of a person, we don't need to use articles. But when home refers to parentage or dormitory or hostel, we have to use articles a. Suppose I went home, it means home means my living place or my country or my dwelling place. He comes of a good home. Good home means parentage. He was sent to a home. A home means a hostel or a dormitory. So home, sometimes home takes no article when it refers to dwelling place, but home takes articles when it refers to parentage or hostel. So I think or I hope you enjoy my class very much. All the elements or all the discussion I have discussed, I have taken my elements or all this helps from a book, English for Bengali Learners by Harunur Rashid. He is my favorite teacher, and if you can, please collect the book, English for Bengali Learners. Collect the book and read the book again and again, and you will get many kinds of information regarding English and English language. And this book will help you in your language learning process. So you see, and I express my heartfelt gratitude to my teacher. No more today. Stay home, stay safe. If you enjoy my learning or if you enjoy my class, please watch my video again and again and subscribe my channel. Thanks everybody for being with me. Thank you everybody.